Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I thought I'd do this video on makeup, on how I do my makeup when I go to work. Basically I have got this very big makeup bag. I think I got it off my sister, I can't exactly remember. And I have basically all of my makeup that I use for my work all in here. So if I can also get them all out. Just kind of like spread them along so I can see exactly what they are. There's so much in here, ridiculous. Right. That's everything I've got here. As you can see, I've got my mirror on here that's actually got like a ring light around it. As I can just see, like you can see myself high. That it happened, like got this sort of thing. So first thing I used, as if you can probably remember from my last video I did on makeup, it kind of like the same thing. However, I just added a few different things on, but I thought I'd do the whole thing again to show you exactly what I do, which might be the same as the last one, so sorry it's a bit boring. So the first thing I used is this Revolution Hydrate Face Primer. I like to use this just on here. Oop. It always drips, which is really, really annoying. So I just have to get my tissue, just sort of have to mop it up a bit, which is very annoying. Right, once I've sorted that out, which is super annoying. Basically get my brush, which I use a Jack Wills brush. It's actually quite a nice day today. Feels quite warm. Summer's back. Yay. So once I've basically done my primer, I then use this full of setting spray. This one. It's a Revolution Conceal and Define. If we try and get that, you can't really see it very well because of reflection. And it's in the shade F2. So kind of like and then once I've done all that, as you can see, I then use this Flat Out Fabulous C3 brush. Done that. Now once I've done my foundation, as you can see that I use Revolution, I then use another Revolution Conceal and Define. So this is actually the concealer, as you can see from the difference, that this was a bigger one and this is a smaller one. Even though it said it's got concealer and Divine on it, I wanted to get an actual proper concealer. Can't even say concealer, really irritating. So as you can see, it's this one, basically the same thing, like a stick. However, this shade is a C1, so as you can see from the bottom, you can't see it very well on the bottom of this one, but on the side it says F2, which means foundation, and then this is the C one, which means the concealer. So use exactly what I just did on my thingy, and I just kind of just do that. Yeah, I might look quite a lot, but that's how much use anyway. So for my concealer, to try and blend it out sort of thing, I then use this brush, which does look like it needs a good old wash. I'll probably wash it after this. So then I just basically go. Once I've kind of done under my eyes, just make sure it's all blended in properly. Then just got my nose. The reason why I put concealer on my nose is because I put highlighter on it. So I always find it's better to put highlighter on the nose once it's been concealed. And I've also put it along a bit of my cheeks as well. So I like to conceal this bit. So like, not only that it's on my eyes, I kind of blend it like to my cheeks a bit up here, because that's where I put my highlighter stuff. So I just like to blend it along there to kind of spread it out, sort of thing. And then yeah, bloody hell, it's hot today. Good idea to wear a dress this morning. So once I then blended all that out, as you can see, my lighting's not very well today. Oops. I think I've done very well. I then used this MUA Makeup Academy setting spray, which is obviously a white one, as you can see from here. I just realised I just saw a bit of a spot on my primer that I just dropped earlier. Excuse me. I used the setting spray with I used to have like my powder brush. Don't know what powder brush is here. No, not a powder brush, powder sponge. So I used this thing just to kind of take a little dabble and just go just along there. Maybe just a little bit. Excuse me. With a lot of setting spray, it can make it quite puffy. So yeah, so you've done a bit of a mess. I always make a mess. I don't understand how setting spray always makes a mess, which is really irritating. And let me sweat that a bit. Right. Okay, back to my makeup, which is. Let me just bring you back a little bit. There you go. So you can bring you a bit. Right. Okay. So while I've obviously got my setting spray on, I then actually do my mascara and my eyeshadow, like it's like obviously setting it along as I guess. Anyway, so I use this sleek. You can't see it very well. There you go, with reflection. It's a sleek eyeshadow palette with the name of All Night Long 429. With all these colours on, which I have, you can see I have used it for so long, because I love it so much. For this eyeshadow palette, I tend to kind of go with the same thing. Sometimes I go with something different, but with the same one I use, it tends to be, I'm going to try and show you, it's this one here, because I try and keep it pretty not like kind of casual, but not too flashy. Don't want to have so many bright colours, so I like to go with this one. So if I just it's like basically, excuse me, as I was saying before, how I don't really want it to be quite flashy and quite a lot of colours. The reason why I kind of like wanted to stay on this colour is because it's kind of like a nude colour, so it kind of goes really well with my outfit, my uniform it's called, and that the fact that everybody else seems, all my other colleagues seem to be like wearing like the same sort of nudie colour thing, so I'm kind of like, feels like we're like trying to match, but actually we're not. I just thought this is a nice way because it's not too, how do I say it again, not too flashy, doesn't really show a lot, which is actually quite fine. Yeah, so that's what like, so if I can just like show you a little bit more, if we just close my eyes, this is what kind of what my eyeshadow looks like, which is nice. Look at my face, very nice. Put it back up. So as you can see, I've put my very light eyeshadow on. I go on to using my mascara while this is obviously doing its thing. So for mascara, I use this Clinique High Impact Mascara. As you can see, it's called Clinique. It's all black, and it's also in shade black number 1, which is, yeah. If I were to show you, it's on look. It's quite nice like that. It's very nice. Very nice indeed. It's obviously quite hot. My mascara obviously going to be a little bit clummy, so it's not that great. But so it's always best for me to basically have my makeup to be somewhere that's cold, because then it just stays exactly how I want it to be, not too clammy, whatever it's called. Not having to put too much on eyeshadow, because I know once you put like too much on it, then it's going to be an absolute nightmare to try and take it off. I think I just got there. Okay. Now, so that's my mascara, as you can possibly see. Oh, I've got some on the top. So that's my mascara done. So then for me to get rid of my setting spray that I use around my nose and my cheek, because I obviously use, that's the part I actually use my concealer for, and then actually, I don't exactly like call myself a professional makeup artist, because obviously I'm not. So I kind of like do things my way rather than the same way that everybody else does. That makes sense. So to obviously get rid of my setting spray, I just use an actual, just normal brush, which is this brush here, which doesn't seem to have any writing on it at all, but it's actually really good. So let's go on. So just kind of like blend it all off with my brush. Let them get under your eyes. I just realised that with the eyeshadow, that actually goes well with my dress I've got, because it's obviously got that kind of colour on it, which is actually really, really pretty. Nice choice, me. Well done. I always like to go over it a few times just to make sure I took all the setting spray off and it's all nice. Because I don't like to put my powder on while there's still some setting spray on. So right, so I've basically done all that, taken it all off, which I'm assuming it's going to be quite weird for you guys because I look now totally different with having that bit not being white anymore. So after I've done that, I then use this. I'm still using this actually, so I know I've got a new powder, but I haven't exactly got to that one yet. I use this Wimbledon London Stay Matte powder. As you can see, the white is now going because it shows you how much I've actually been using it a lot, and you can see from the inside as well. So this one is called Silky Beige 005. If I look, there we go. There you go. So for this powder, to actually apply on, as you could probably remember from my other video, said earlier on in the video at the start, I basically going to use the same thing. I just added a few different bits that I actually now use. I then use this brush. Again, you can see how long I've been using it because you can tell by how much of the powder's actually on. So this is just like a pink brush that actually came with a pink set that I got from Amazon, because I know that I wanted to have a new set of brushes for a long time, and I knew I really wanted it. So I got this. You slap it on. Well, when I say slap on, I mean like put it all around. This is what I do. Like, I don't put too much on it on, just a bit, because I don't want it to look very brown or orange, however, depending on the colour of your powder and your foundation. So yes, so that's how I use that. So next, after I've done all of my, obviously my primer, foundation, concealer. Sorry about that. My memory card got a bit full, so I had to sort that out. As I was talking about, when I've done the rest of my stuff, my concealer, I then actually now use the my highlighter. The highlighter is literally like the last thing I use, and then I put lipstick on or lip gloss, whatever I feel like I wanted to use, and then basically that's me. So for my highlighting that I use to go across my nose and obviously both my cheeks, I then use this again Revolution highlighting palette. If I could open that and see it properly, there's like literally 4 different types of highlighting, highlighters you can use. I use this brush, it's from Bow Avenue. Again, I'll just use the light little bit so you can see what it actually says. And I use this for my highlighting. So for today I fancy using this one because that's what's basically what I use alongside with my routine I use for the rest of my makeup that I use like all the time when I do my work. So I just get a little bit of this, just again like with the powder, I don't whack on too much because then that would just make it look like that I'm doing a really horrible makeup. So I would like to make sure there's not too much at all, just quite nice. So yeah, the only part of makeup that I don't even do at all is my eyebrows, because I know they look not very nice, but that's just how I like them, just like them to be like that. So I never actually used, well hang on, that's a lie, I have actually did use in the past like a little brush just to brush it all out, but I don't know what's happened to that. So I don't actually do anything with my brows anymore. So because I've done my highlighting, I'm now going to use like a lip gloss lipstick kind of thing to go maybe a little bit. So I got this like lip pencil, it's called Revlon Colour Burst, Just looks like that. Yeah, the packaging's not so great. It took me quite a while to actually get it off, so it's quite hard. So that's what it kind of looks like. Little twisty thing at the top. I'm actually nearly on its days of finishing it, so I just finished my makeup with this. What also is quite nice about this is the fact that it smells like mint, so it's nice to have that mint thingy on it, which is very, very nice. If I can just actually use my thing again, whack it back on, to save energy. See. Make sure I'm not using any. So yes, so that is basically the end of my video. Thank you very much for watching. Please feel free to put a like, a comment, and if you're new to my video or YouTube, like in general, please subscribe with the subscribe button that is just down below. So you'll be able to get notifications on when I next do my next video. Without further ado, I shall say goodbye to you, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye.